last week on Flight Room TV.
Because if it's freedom of speech, it's freedom of speech.
Right.
Point blank, period. Point blank, period. And at the end of the day, she wasn't saying something too like outlandish, bro. Like she's speaking about personal experiences, not saying.
And it was an episode on there on how conspiracy theories target Black people.
I think I seen just
now that was an interesting joint.
Grammys. Oh, no Black people won. What's the Oscars? Oh, no Black people won. The Emmys. Oh, nobody. It's like every fucking year we hear about all these damn stories, and it's how Black people didn't win. So I feel like it's they put these stories out there, try to create some sort of Black outrage, and it kind of puts us in this mindset where it's like, oh man, they didn't accept us, well I'm going to prove it to them. Oh, they didn't accept us, and it keeps us in this mindset of trying to prove to white people that that we're good enough, instead of, like you were saying, Alex, instead of focusing on our shit, celebrating our shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I think that's what it does. It kind of like distracts us from what's important and shit. And I think it's supporting ourselves, celebrating ourselves. So I think that's really what that should be about. It's like it's a big ass mindfuck. That's a way of trying to dismiss Black people who do believe in conspiracy theories because they're going against the way that Black people are supposed to think.
That's what I think.
True too. Yeah, so that could be a twist. They be kind of actually saying that they're trying to dismiss people like, oh yeah, man, it's just another Black person just not trusting the government. Don't listen to him. You know what I'm saying? But in actuality,
exactly. Why are they so specific?
It's actually not
Black actors or Black actresses truly won for the most part. I am surprised that we are still surprised, and I am surprised that we haven't taken more that we haven't taken more stock, or we haven't taken more ownership of our own award shows and
or whatever this performance is. He had the butterfly, the monarch butterfly.
Oh yeah,
on his microphone and on his necklace.
So he under what's it called?
Monarch control.
Yeah,
MK Ultra.
Well.
I mean, how can we fix something that we have no, like, we aren't supposed to know anything about, like the goings on and the behind the scenes of that shit? So how can, like, the, you know what I'm saying, like them airing it and showing us, like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? It's obvious it's an organization that we don't know nothing about. We don't know how they operate. We just know that these things are happening. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think some of that starts back with, and I know it's a bigger thing, but I think some of that starts with like us going back to community, like literally going back to community and knowing not only knowing our neighbors, but being able to have conversations and
we never really had like these conversations before. Is NPCs? Does anybody know what an NPC is?
Explain.
NPC is a non-player character in like video games, but I feel like sometimes like maybe that can be transferred in your real life. Like
said, we should be able to ask questions and speak. And it's scary when they start telling you can't ask questions about anything. But then
Yep, she's one of us. Yeah. She ain't no different. She ain't no different.
See, if you have the awareness that you are part of that program, then it is a glitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Or you yourself being not of the program and you realizing the people around you are part of the program, that is also a glitch.
Right.
This probably backfired, in the whole agenda, because they took her off and now she's like legit second guessing it. Maybe she wasn't second guessing it before, but now she's like second guessing it now, because like for them to overreact and yank her off Twitter, and she kind of saying like, you know what, maybe I did strike a nerve. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are they trying to hide? What is their what is their end game?
Some people are just meant for the purpose of distraction, so you can't really engage with those who you can tell have nothing to offer, like, or nothing positive to offer. Like, you can kind of sense it. Sometimes you can just be walking past somebody, you can just sense their aura. Like, I can tell if I was to engage with this person, nothing positive will come with.
Yeah,
like it's
being aware is the glitch. You know what I'm saying? You're aware, and even like in like your dreams, like when you dreams, when you become aware that you are in a dream, you now elevate yourself to like, okay, all right, I'm aware that this is a dream, and then you start manifesting or doing whatever the fuck you want in that
Mapping shit
dream.
out. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So
stand on the platform speaking like that.
Right
now you over here like bringing substance. We don't want you to do that. That's not what we pay you for.
Please don't.
We pay you to show your ass. Like, why are you having a voice now? Why are you showing that you have a brain now? These other girls are going to start thinking now, like, no, we don't want you to do that, Nikki. So yeah, like, think about that. That's all they did.
General, we are like if you think of it from like the Matrix standpoint, like we are the Morpheuses, we are the tanks, we are the, you know what I'm saying? Like we are
that's wild.
Like we are the, that's crazy. What the fuck?
Oh shit! What the fuck is wrong with that lady?
Wow.
Part of the program.
Started.
Find out Nicki Minaj has more fucking nuts than you fucking fake ass rap niggas. Like, let me find out.
But for real,
let me find out.
That's what I was saying.
Like some people like you encounter on a day to day, you can't give your energy to it because it's meant to be. It's meant to be taking you off your path.
Right.
Yeah, and always come at a perfect moment too. Like, you've been doing good. This is a decision you can make that probably could like change or alter your life path. And like, if you fall for this shit, you know what I'm saying? Then you part of the program.
Yeah,
it's part of the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you got to beat the game. Like
it's like her to just have the cure. She's getting punished for just having a curiosity about the situation. Like, nigga, if that ain't like, stripping away your freedom of speech, I don't know any other fucking, like, nigga, they attacking niggas for curiosities now. Like,
right.
What the fuck? You can't just be wonder.
The moon shaking, dog. I swear, I seen the moon shaking. I woke mama. Yeah, dog. I went and woke my motherfucking wife up out her good sleep. I was like, did you see that?
You think this could lead to maybe the end of Cash? Like, all
I just think, I don't know, even a deeper conspiracy.
If they're doing this, that means that, like, and they can't track Cash, they might make it to where everybody just got to have a bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything will be digital, and I think it'll probably be easier to track than people even just having cash. And then, do you think this could also lead into people not wanting to put their money in the bank?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which will just lead into the whole one world currency thing.
I'm saying, and just because of that.
When you became who you are right now, like, at what day did Mark, you know what I'm saying, did Brian start thinking like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm different now, you know what I'm saying? But you can't like pinpoint when that was.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Financial lawyers that do not pay their taxes because they read, researched, schooled themselves on how it's unconstitutional and do not pay their taxes. I am not saying that for nobody else to do that shit because you're not them.
Yeah, you are not them.
Yeah. It happened.
Your ass again.
Right. You be there with Wesley Snipes your ass and do not do that.
These are niggas fighting for you, but they really keeping you in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, oh, look at so and so standing up for us, but they're actually keeping you in a victim mentality. You know, so they keep you in
Is there not one that's of pure of heart?
I won't even say. I don't want to say pure of heart because I actually think some of these people don't even understand what they're doing. You know,
yeah, that's
I don't even want to say it's what they're doing. I don't even want to say it's what they're doing. There's people around them puppeteering them, and
Once again, why are we celebrated, or why are we anticipating or hoping that we're going to win? The black people are going to win an award that is judged by and dominated. The categories are dominated by white people. This year, they didn't do numbers like they probably wanted to. No black people won. So guess what's going to happen next year? Either black people are going to tune in because not necessarily saying we should, but black people are going to tune in, or people are going to tune in and be like, who are the people of color that are going to win an Emmy at this year's award show? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, it's nobody that won. Outrage.
And they just keep. I'm talking about how he literally looks. Like, that's not how a man should look. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for you to even make a dude that popular that literally looks like a clown, but he's supposed to be this super tough guy, masculine man, like that's
banger.
But he looked like that. That's like a stain on a man. I'm talking about all men, black, white. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no man supposed to look like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like for kids to grow up and think that that's how they're supposed to look. It's almost like the industry is just like, you know, clowning men per se. You know what I'm saying? By making a nigga like that cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this whole society is kind of rooted in, you know, using our emotions to make money for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So this is just one example of that shit. You know?
Yep. Papa John's. Papa John's had that big ass campaign where he stepped down or what have you. They took some time off. Everybody boycotted Papa John's. Nobody ordered Papa John's during the football games and everything like that. And now who's the spokesperson? Who's the biggest spokesperson? I'll say the biggest spokesperson. The biggest spokesperson for Papa John's. Shaq-a-Roni.
Come on, man.
Or and like the Rome and like all of that shit.
That should let us know right here now
what we're doing.
That should let us know what's going on right now. If a nigga,
you know,
real talk.
Greatest example. If you know what that is, and then you watch what's being promoted in society, like how can you not tell me that's the direction we going in?
That's
like,
what I'm saying. It's wild.
But guess what happened? It was destroyed. So it almost make me feel like these niggas is trying to destroy this shit from the inside out. Because it's like,
that's wild.
It's like, bro,
like popularity contests at the end of the day. That's what these are. These are, you know, rituals, circle jerks, all that shit. This is what this shit is. So y'all can't be putting too much stock in this. It's not an even playing field.
Because they don't even judge our shit like we judge our shit. They don't. I mean, like,
right. And plus, like, who do y'all want to win? For most, it was Lovecraft and Blackish. Lovecraft's not gonna win shit because sci-fi shit really don't win, you know, these type of awards. If you look at the Oscars, you know what I'm saying, Emmys, yeah, it's usually, you know, dramas with, you know, older typecast and distinguished gentlemen and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, why it's always movies with that type of like look.
Yeah,
like what's up with that?
It's never, you know. But why is this country so like dead set on replicating Rome and Egypt, you know, in your nation's capital, the symbolism? So it makes sense. It makes sense. No, it's just I think like that breakaway civilization came from that.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
The same people that like built the tower to go to Sodom are the same people here today that's fucking influencing everything. Yep. Like these are the same people
using the same formula.
Right, they fake their death. They go underground
the same way.
And they
that's alarming rate. We see that shit here in the DMV often. Like I always get I don't want to say I always get but I frequently get the notifications about like a black kid or a black child is gone missing, and then like even it was a grad student in Illinois.
Right. I think Jelani.
Yeah, Jelani Grant or something like that. And like now he's finally getting national attention, but he's been missing since the middle of August or the beginning of August. And like, yeah.
Looked up some shit like in the past where they said like it literally said how to destroy a civilization. I read this shit and it literally said the first way, the number one fucking start.
Probably take the man out, probably.
Well, not to turn the woman against the man.
That's
the first step, nigga. Like it'd be more like, you know, everyone to feel like they have a personal responsibility for everybody. So if so-and-so's child went missing down the street, we all gonna go try to, you know what I'm saying,
right,
what we got to do to try to get that child. I feel like that shit protects the children better than, you know, just relying on, you know, whatever system or, you know, organization that's in place. I feel like if the people have some sense of responsibility over their community and the other people, I think that'd be way more effective. But that's just not the reality of the world we live in now, because like, you know, so many differences and different people in the small areas. So
yeah, it's crazy how they push it, and it's like, and if you go against it, or you are, you know what I'm saying, and it's like we literally now we gotta say I ain't nothing against gay people. You know what I'm saying? and we got to say that because it's like you kind of got to tread the waters lightly when you see what I'm saying? You don't want to
be offensive.
But that's conditioning, you know.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy how it's already it's wild. It's wild.
But guess who you not conditioned not to shit on? Like you can say anything about these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can say shot a nigga, killed a nigga, niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. You know what I'm saying? There's no filter right there. You know what I'm saying? I guess white people